Good evening, my fellow council members. We are here today to discuss the ratification of the U.S. Constitution. My name is Cody, and I'm with the state of Delaware. My decision is to not ratify the Constitution, and I'll explain why now. The first reason is being the Anti-Federalists are worried about being under a central power of government, as they stated in their document, and I quote, "and now live under a government of our own choice, constructed by ourselves upon unequivocal principles, and require but to be well administered to make us happy under it as generally falls to the lot of humanity." The disturbances in this country of the past year, I cannot be placed as an objection to the principle I advance, and that is from John DeWitt, an Anti-Federalist. I disagree with the statement because we need a central power to control everything, have a group to rely on in certain circumstances. If we would not have a central power, things would get lost, people would be confused, because different things would be going different places, and we don't need that. I understand the argument, but we need a main power to keep things in control. The second reason, sorry about that. The second reason why I think we should not ratify the Constitution is because they think it will cause anger and tyrants. In their speech, I'll call them saying, "But our situation represented to be so critically dreadful, however reprehensible and exceptional the proposed plan of government may be, there is no alternative between the adoption of it and the absolute ruin. My fellow citizens, things are not that crisis is that argument abstractions and that's from sometime. Number one. None of this would ever happen. The document was made to make America more organized and formal as a country. If no one was in control and there was no head of power, that would cause unorganization and chaos in America. We cannot have a free government. We need levels to make sure that we're functioning properly and staying strong as a country, because without unity comes chaos. My third and final reason is that the men in these positions will not be like your average citizen or average person. These men will be very educated and have the confidence to make right decisions in the country. And in our paper, it states, in one of the Federalist Papers, it says, "This convention, composed of men who possess the confidence of people, and many of them who have become highly distinguished by their patriotism, virtue, and wisdom in the past times which tried the minds and hearts of men, undertook the audacious task," and that was from Federalist number 2, which is very true and will be pursued in the office. These men in positions will not let us down. They also keep this country in top shape and in the future become one of the most powerful countries in the world. In conclusion, my speech, I say we don't ratify the Constitution. It's too early to be making big changes that the Anti-Federalists want. They will run the country into the ground if they continue trying to make these decisions. Please take into consideration my argument on why it should not be ratified. Thank you for your time and discussion. Best, Cody.